everybody, welcome to my Disneyland Ride Makeup tutorial series, where I show you how to create makeup looks based off of the classic Disneyland rides. Today's makeup look is inspired by Disneyland's Mad Tea Party ride. It is based off of the pink, gold, and white heart teacup. I'll put a picture here of it. Now you can choose what other teacup you are inspired by, but that one happens to be one of my favorite teacups, and so that's why I decided to make it my makeup look today. Because that teacup is so cute and girly, I decided to make my makeup look reflect that by kind of making it a little bit doll-like. Some fun facts you may not have known about Disneyland's Mad Tea Party ride is it was actually one of the original rides that opened in 1955 when Disneyland first opened in California. There are a total of 18 cups to choose from, and they are all unique. It is said that the orange diamond cup is regarded as the fastest spinner, while the purple cup is the second fastest. So if you want a fast ride, try and grab those two and see if you notice a difference. If you go to Disneyland today, the Mad Tea Party ride wasn't in its original spot when it first opened in 1955. In 1983, they decided to move the teacups from now where the King Arthur's carousel sets to right behind the Matterhorn bobsleds. Originally, the ride didn't have a roof. Because the ride was consistently being shut down for rain, they decided to add a roof in 1974 to protect the ride from outside elements. When they added this roof, the teapot that you see in the center of the ride was also added. If you look closely in the teapot, you will see the little dormouse. Last fact is the rate at which the teacups spin actually slowed down after 2004 due to a guest slipping off of the ride. Hope you guys enjoyed some of those fun facts. Now let's get right into the tutorial.
These days I've already applied my foundation. I use Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation in Light 44. Then to blend that in, I use the knockoff beauty blenders to pat that into my skin. And then to set everything, I use Too Faced Primed and Poreless Loose Powder and a Kabuki brush. Alright, so next I'm taking NYX's eyeshadow base in white just to prime my eyes before I put on eyeshadow. Now that I have a nice base coat, I'm taking Minnie's eyeshadow palette in Hello Mickey, as well as a fluffy eyeshadow brush. Now I'm just densely packing Hello Mickey all over my eyelid just to get a really nice pink base going. Next I'm dragging Hello Mickey down underneath my lower lash line. Now that I'm satisfied with the pigmentation of my pink eyeshadow base, I'm going in with Ex-Boyfriend and putting that in the inner part of my eyelids. To add in the gold from the teacup, I am taking Some Like It Dot and applying that on the very outside edges of the pink. To make the gold edge not so harsh, I'm taking Daisy's My BFF and blending out the gold. For a more dynamic makeup look, I'm going back in with Hello Mickey just to deepen up the crease. By deepening up my eyes with the pink, I felt like I blended out Ex-Boyfriend a little bit too much, so now I'm just going back in and adding it onto my eyelids to give it a more dynamic look. I'm also using Ex-Boyfriend to help blend out any harsh edges created by adding the gold or the pink. To save you guys from utter boredom off camera, I'm going to be replicating the eyeshadow look I made on my right eye onto my left eye, and here it is complete. To line my eyes, I'm going to be using NYX's Jumbo Eye Pencil in Cashmere, a white liner, and NYX's Collection Noir Liquid Black Liner. Taking the black liner first, I'm going to be using this as a guideline for the other two colors. So I'm just adding a very basic black line to my lower and upper lash lines. I've lined my eyes all the way on the top of my eye, but on the bottom of my eye I only extended it about halfway. Next, I'm taking my white eyeliner and putting it in my waterline, as well as in between the two little black lines I made before. Now, if you have a liquid white eyeliner, this would be the perfect time to use it. I don't have one, and I wish I had one for this look because it would have been much easier and made for a much crisper line than this white eyeliner that I have. Now that I'm satisfied with that white line, I am taking my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Cashmere and lining that underneath the white and the black. Because the NYX Jumbo Pencil didn't create as dark of a line as I wanted it to, I'm going in with an angled brush as well as some like a dot in order to create a crisper gold line. To set my white eyeliner, I'm taking Data's My BFF on an angled brush and just going over where I put the white eyeliner previously. Next, I'm going with Hello Mickey and just putting that a little bit underneath the gold. Now I'm taking my NYX black eyeliner again and actually extending that across now that I've laid out my white and gold eyeliner. I'm simply just encasing the white eyeliner with the black to give my eyes a more doll-like appearance. Now taking NYX's Jumbo Eye Pencil in Cashmere, I'm simply drawing a heart beneath my right eye. Now this is optional, you don't have to do it, I just thought it would be a fun, cute step to pay tribute to the heart on my teacup that I was inspired by. So now I'm just taking that gold eyeshadow that I had earlier just to make the heart stand out more. To further make the heart stand out, I'm taking Hello Mickey and just going around the heart with it. Now I'm just taking my black liquid liner and drawing a line around the gold part of the heart. Ta-da! Just to give the heart a little bit more dimension, I'm taking an angled brush and Data's My BFF and just patting some of that white onto the heart. And that is the heart finished. Now I'm taking my Maybelline Spider Lashes Mascara and just putting that wherever the black liner hits. I hope that makes sense, but if not, here's what it looks like. And now I'm just taking a button and Duo eyelash glue and sticking it onto my face. Now this step is completely optional. Here's the eye look complete. Moving onto my face, I'm taking Maybelline's highlighting bronzer and it's using an angled brush to contour my cheekbones. Now I'm just taking an eyeshadow brush and that same bronzer and contouring my nose. I hope that's not a sin to anybody to use an eyeshadow brush, but I find this easier for me to contour my nose. Contouring complete. Next I'm taking a L'Oreal's True Match Super Blendable Blush, as well as a Kabuki brush, and I'm just heavily packing that onto my cheeks to give, again, a doll-like appearance. To highlight, I'm taking Too Faced Candlelight Glow, as well as an angled brush. I love this stuff so much. I'm just taking this highlighter and putting it on the high planes of my face, so like my cheekbones, look at that glow, as well as the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin. And that completes the face. Now on to the very last step, the lips. I am using Kat Von D's liquid lipstick in Backstage Bambi. I love her liquid lipsticks. They're just so awesome in the fact that you only need to apply one coat because they're just so pigmented. Mwah. Here is the completed makeup look.
In case you guys are wondering why I'm wearing this wig, I try to make my hair look kind of like Alice in Wonderland's hair in the animated movie. Thank you guys so much for watching that tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed and you got some makeup inspiration for either your everyday look or just some more dramatic looks like this. If you guys liked this video, make sure to give it a like or a comment so I know to continue the series. If you guys have any ideas for any Disneyland rides you would like to see me create a makeup look for, please let me know.
This mug is flaming.
Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and it's filled with some Disney magic wherever you go. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!